Hello everybody, my name is Josh McDaniels. I'm going to show you a few programs today. One is the NVIDIA control panel and one is the Belarc advisory. And let me go ahead and show you a few things on that. For the NVIDIA control panel, it basically deals with any NVIDIA products, motherboards, graphics cards, accessories. What you can do with this is, say you've got, say with your graphics card, you can adjust the image settings. You can let the application do it for you. Use the application at the advanced options. If you know what you're doing, you can change the trilinear buff, the other things that go with that. And then there's one that's a user-friendly option. There's a slider bar to go from quality to performance. So say you do, you don't really know how to adjust something like this, but you do web videos or you play games or something like that, you can just go ahead and slide that bar over and I'll go ahead and adjust it for you. There's a few other things in here I'm going to show you. There's a lot of things, but I'm not going to have time to go through them all. They have a set physics configuration, and what that is something that NVIDIA developed. I think ATI's picked it up. You just turn that on or off, and what happens is, say you've got an older graphics card and you've upgraded to a new one. Well, with the SLI you can take two cards that are the same and bridge them together and use that. But if you've got an older card and you just want to, and you don't have anything to do with it, you can't really sell it to get rid of it, you can put that in another slot by itself, and what that'll do is pick up some of the architecture for the video graphics, and it takes the load off your main card. It also helps you, you can turn your resolution up then a little bit, because your main card isn't taking so much of the load. A few other things they have are, it can run a display optimization wizard to do, for your monitor, the basic change resolutions and adjust the color settings. Rotate display. You can do an HDCP status. You can set up multiple displays with this too. Your device settings. Let me show you this. This is where somebody who might be a little bit more advanced would want to take a look at maybe overclocking their card for gaming or for video. Right there is your graphic clock, memory clock, and processor clock. You can also adjust your fan settings. You can have it on a manual controller. You can adjust it yourself. I use 100% on mine because that gives the longevity of the card. And another thing, if you don't realize, overclocking your card does take some of the life away from it. So unless you're really, an avid gamer and you really want the best graphics, or you can afford to switch out graphics card sooner, I really wouldn't recommend it unless you really have to. And then there's also, they have, instead of having to go through Device Manager and check for drivers for this, let's see, you can just do this, update your system drivers, and then there's a check button over here. And you can go ahead and check for those and see I need to get an update. I haven't done this in a little while, so I need to get an update, but it does that automatically for you for that too. And you also have adjust the video color settings and video image settings. And there's a neat program on here also, which I won't show because it takes about an hour to do. If you're wanting to overclock your card but you don't know how to do it, there's a program on here that'll do it for you. What it does is it shows graphical images on the screen, and it speeds up faster and faster until it gets to the point where the computer is going to crash. And what it'll do is restart your computer, and it'll do this over a total of an hour. And what will happen is within that hour it'll find a certain spot to where the card will run at a stable speed, and it'll set that setting for you. And then you can just do that. You can save the profile and store profiles for that. And something else, a little other thing that I like, which I think it's pretty neat. You can download this. It's Belarc Advisor at belarc.com, and it gives you basically the status of your whole computer, your virus protection. It gives you grades for that, your Windows. Make sure all your updates are up to date. And then the most important thing to me is things like, see, your motherboard. It gives the serial number and everything for your motherboard. So say you've got a technical problem, but you're not really sure what the serial number is or how to find it. It automatically has it here. I mean, it gives you the layout of everything in your PC. The megs. And it tells you your service pack, your CPU, and then there's some other things down here. It has the card, shows what graphics card you have, your audio. It also has some registry things over here towards the bottom, but I won't go through all those. So basically it shows you every single thing that has to do with your PC. And that's about all I'm going to talk about. You guys have a good day. Bye.